Hello everyone, welcome to the talk show of William Angliss Institute at SLIIT. Today we are going to have the discussion on Ceylon tea and Sri Lankan hospitality. Sri Lankan tea is the next level of Sri Lankan hospitality. Tea inspired food and beverage and also tea related events are the latest trend in the industry. So coming back from tea industry to hospitality industry, we have our noteworthy alumni Amila Gayan is trying to bring the blend of Ceylon tea and the hospitality to the next level. So Amila Gayan, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. Yes.
Thank you. Amila Gayan is the most outstanding graduate in 2020. He is from Monaragala. I'd like to hear your story.
Yes.
Your story so far.
Yeah. So as you have mentioned, I'm from Monaragala, which is my hometown. So I was born and did my all the studies up to A level in Monaragala. So from grade 1 to 5, I studied at Royal College in Monaragala. Then grade 6 to A level, I studied at Mahanam Central College in Monaragala. So after A level, I was wondering which area do I need to follow my higher studies. So as for a fact, I love food, I love traveling.
So you love food, you love traveling, what's the other one?
And meeting new people.
Meeting new people. So
and events as well.
Events as well. So all four component of
Hospitality.
Oh,
so
interesting.
Why not give it a try? So I got the feeling like this is the industry for me. So, but at the beginning, my parents were a bit concerned about this.
Yeah, that's a good point that Amila, you are trying to bring it. Now, hospitality industry, it has a bit of a taboo that people are a bit reluctant to come to the industry. Yeah. Since you are from Monaragala and selecting this industry, did you find it difficult?
Not really, because I had the passion. Like I wanted to do this, and I knew I can do this. So I was aiming for that goal, and I knew I wanted to do this. So as for a fact, like some said that like if you are going to do your studies on hospitality, you are going to be a waiter. You are just going to serve food and beverage to people. So I have the question is like, is that what hospitality means in Sri Lanka?
So you and I know that it's not the case.
Yeah.
So how did you convince your parents back then?
Yeah. Actually, it took some time to convince them. I explained them like these are the opportunities we have. Hospitality industry is a vast area where you get involved with all other industries. For example, if you are going to organize an event, for example, let's say like Cricket World Cup, you need to get involved with the sports sector and hospitality sector and event industry. Yeah. Likewise, it's a combination of that. So you have better career opportunities, and it's where something like you can enjoy while you're working. It's not going to be a industry like you can go to work at 8 and get off by 5. Every day it's new.
It's changing.
Yeah, it's
changing. Like a journey. Yeah?
You need to be innovative to be in this industry, adapt to the situation. Yeah. So likewise, it took some time to convince them.
So how do you define hospitality? Is it just restaurants or is it just anything else?
Hospitality, I would say like wherever we go, there's hospitality. Yeah. In our day-to-day life, we need to deal with people, interact with people in a hospitality manner. So just take anywhere, for example, office, hospital, everywhere there's hospitality. So I would say hospitality is everywhere, and it's how you interact with people, being the person who you are, who you truly are.
So another important fact, how you interact with people. So hospitality industry is always a people's industry.
Yeah.
It's not just working with machinery or things like that. It's people's industry. So always you meet people, a lot of interaction with people. So
yes.
How do you see that?
Number one, you need to be patient. To be in this industry, you need to be patient, and you need to be able to think in others' perspectives. Like understand, if it's your customer or a guest, you should have the ability to understand them. Sometimes like what you have learned in the theoretical way, sometimes it not may be the correct way to deal with in the practical scenarios. For example, like if we deal with the customer complaint, in theoretically we learn like you should follow these steps. But in the practical scenario, the customer just wanted to get the sometimes they wanted to acknowledge it. That's about it. So depend on the situation, we need to adapt. Like at the end of the day, in the hospitality industry, it's a known fact, like customer is the king.
Yeah,
So
customer is the king.
at the end of the day, what we have done throughout our providing the service or the product, that what leaves the remark on the customer.
So going back to our journey, your journey, now we got little halt at one point. We are talking about the taboos and things like that. So I'd like to hear more about your journey.
So in 2015, after doing my A-levels, I moved into Colombo with my brother. So I started the journey here at William Angliss Institute.
Yeah.
So the first 2 weeks, it was superb, I have to say, like 2 weeks of orientation. The first day it was with Mr. Madhushan.
2 weeks of fun.
Yeah, I would say, yes.
2 weeks of fun.
Yeah. So the first day it was a debate actually, and to make things better, Mr. Steven was also there.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what I have spoken there.
Yeah.
It was about hospitality, which is like we have a positive impact in Sri Lanka or the negative impacts in Sri Lanka. So we talked about it, and we have like, I can't remember what I have spoken actually, but since then, like starting from that day, it was actually 2nd of October 2017.
2017, yeah.
Until the graduation, it was a long journey, I have to say, but we had created memories, we have learned a lot, and we have groomed ourselves to be a better person, and we have improved in every aspect of our life.
Yeah.
I can say, as a batch, we have graduated.
As a batch, you are graduated. I like to hear your experience in the batch, right? You got foreign lecturers coming in and out, and they're coming and they're teaching, and the exposure that you got, and your friends.
Yeah, actually getting exposure with like getting involved with foreign lecturers, that gave us a lot of experience on their cultures as well. For example, Miss Catherine was there. She was always friendly.
She is always friendly.
So, and Miss Karen. And likewise, there were so many foreign lecturers were there. So we get the exposure as well. And for friends, colleagues, we had like all around from Sri Lanka, from Jaffna to south of the Sri Lanka and everywhere.
So it's a mix of
even we tried like learning Tamil as well. There was a couple in our class from Jaffna. We tried to speak like at least just one word. Oh Thambi, I would say like Malli, its meaning in Sri Lanka. So oh, Thambi, inge vanga, that means like come here. Likewise, then and there we learned few subjects, and there was another guy from Dubai, India as well, Najib. And so like we got exposure to their cultures as well. So throughout all these years,
how did this diversity happen in the classroom?
It was actually great. Then and there, like sometimes we like enjoy ourselves. The food we try like several, like we had so many events going on at the SLIIT campus and which are organized by our institute. So we got a lot of exposure to them, and we had fun. And we used to have like every presentation or after exam, we go to somewhere and have a huge meal, like a feast.
Huge meal,
It's the best stress reliever, I would say.
So Amila, before we move into the next segment, I wanted to serve you a cup of tea for you. Usually we are serving coffee. Since you are here today, we are serving tea for you, right? Sure. But you can talk about a bit of tea, how this tea is made and things like that. You can talk about it.
I will talk about how to brew a cup of tea.
Yes, please. Yes.
So to make one, first you need to choose a proper tea. I would say. Proper tea would be like a single origin tea, single estate, or something like single origin, single estate, and single region tea. Then you need to choose proper fresh water.
So what are the areas?
Single origin, single estate, and single region. So then you need to choose a proper water, which is fresh water. We can't use like pre-boiled water. We need to boil water properly, or fresh water. Then like there are 3 types of teas I would talk about, like green tea. Green tea has a soft and gentle personality. So because of that, it's brewed around 75 Celsius degrees for 2 minutes. And then there's oolong tea. It's oolong, double O, L-O-N-G.
Oolong tea.
Yeah.
Oolong tea.
So it just brewed around 85 Celsius degrees for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Same as the time as green, but the temperature is bit higher, brew temperature.
Oolong tea.
And black tea, which
That's what we use.
we use. So it's in between 90 to 95 Celsius degrees for 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's a black tea. But if you're seeking for a strong black tea, you need to go for like 5 minutes.
Is
brewing
it true
time.
that this green tea burns a lot of fat and things like that?
Well, actually, all the tea is the same.
It's the same.
But for a fact, we say that we just say green tea is more healthy.
So green tea is the first stage, you say? This?
Not really. We do have white tea as well.
Okay.
So white tea as well, but usually we talk about the green tea and these three.
Okay.
So then, like, proper drinking temperature of the tea, it's around 65 Celsius degrees, which you can feel the taste of it. Like, tea appreciation begins from the tea making.
Okay.
Then when you get the cup of tea, you need to see it, the color of it.
Do you get the smell of it?
Yeah, you need to first see it.
Soon. Okay.
Like the eye.
Okay.
Then you come to the nose, the smell.
Okay.
Smell it.
Ah.
Then your tongue is prepared to
Okay. Alright.
like feel the taste.
Yeah.
Then you taste it.
So you taste and see whether we have the same thing.
Yeah, you'll see.
You'll see. For me, it's no difference because it's the same thing that I always have.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
you can let me know.
Yeah, it was good actually.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah. So
Amila, now, so after your graduation, I want to come to your graduation later on. So after your graduation, where are you now and what are you doing?
graduation, it was on 29th of January 2020.
This year.
And soon after the
I have
graduation,
a bit of a surprise for you.
Yeah. So soon after the graduation, actually I got 3 opportunities to get into the industry. One at a 5-star property in Sri Lanka, which is an international hotel chain,
Okay.
to get selected into an internship program. And the other one, it's a 4-star property, get recruited as front office guest service agent. It's also a 4-star property in Sri Lanka. And the other one, which is currently I'm working on, it's one of the top tea brand in the world, Dilmah, and I'm working as a management trainee in their tea
So
lounge.
that's another move. You learned hospitality, now you have turned yourself to a tea lounge and the tea concept. So the working with the teas and the tea lounges and things like that.
Yes, it's actually a great opportunity, I would say, the exposure to tea industry as well. So currently I'm working on the tea lounge department. So tea lounge, we do have F&B concepts, which is tea lounge and bar, and we do have another brand concept called brew, 1867. So tea lounge, it's more elegant and like a fine dining ambience area, which you get the enjoyment and true appreciation of fine tea. It's remarkable because I don't know if you have been there. If you have been there, you would notice the ambience there. From the entrance and the human element we have, the service we are going to provide, and the tea we serve there, it's always the upscale and the fine tea. You could
Proper tea.
Yeah, proper tea, I would say. So that's about it. And the menu we have there, it's
so you have food and beverage both, no?
Yeah, both, and it's inspired by tea.
Inspired by tea.
Yeah.
Some sort of a tea.
Yeah, featuring
there.
So tea lounge is that, and the tea lounge we are allowed to serve liquor. Those are known as tea lounge and bar. And the other concept, brew 1867. You might wonder why we named as like that. 1867 is the year
that we planted tea.
Yes,
that we
James Taylor. He has started Lula Kandra. That was the year. So that's why we named it as that. So at tea lounge we serve tea and cocktail. Tea lounge and bar we serve cocktails as well. In tea lounge, tea based. So
it's all tea based.
Yeah,
it's all tea based. Yeah.
So in brew we do have the concept, grab and go concept in Sri Lanka. We are introducing. So made today, gone today. The food made, prepared, and within that day it's consumed. Otherwise, we are not going to sell them in the next day.
Okay.
So we are promoting takeaway option.
So I still wondering about, you learned hospitality at Angliss. Now you are working with the tea and the tea lounges.
Yeah.
Do you find the similarities or differences?
There might be difference. The food and beverage concepts a bit different, like tea inspired food and beverage. So it's not much of a difference, I don't see, because it's how you interact with the guest, right? How you present the tea, like how you welcome them. Since the welcome and they say goodbye, leaving, it's how you interact with them.
I have a surprise here. This is, I don't know, this is very heavy. Amila is the most outstanding graduate of this year's graduation. So this is his award. Amila, this is your award. You got this award at the graduation itself. Your name is also engraved.
Yes.
Name is also engraved, but it's very heavy. How did you feel when you're getting this award?
Well, I would say I was excited, happy.
Still, it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy actually. I don't know, I can't describe that in words, but I wanted to scream, like I was feeling happy, I wanted to cry, like a lot of hard work is there. So, yeah, I can't describe that in words.
Did you expect this award?
I can't say, like, I worked for it, but I did everything for my best. I didn't work for this award particularly because I wanted to complete this in the best way possible, because I had a goal to get there within this. After completing this, I need to get into the industry, I need to work hard. So likewise, so whatever I did my best.
I'll share a secret with you. You have made a record in the school history, the campus history in Sri Lanka. You are one of the students that you have got all A's for all your subjects from day one. So that's very remarkable. There's one student in batch 2, they got all A's. After that, you have got
so it's batch 14.
It's batch 14, yeah.
So yeah, I believe like I did all the practical and theoretical subjects well. So yeah, a lot of hard work and it was all
Give
good.
me this, I'll leave it. And I have 2 other awards that you won there. You won the FMB award. Here the name is also engraved, the FMB award.
Yes.
And operational leadership and the management.
Yes.
Right? That's also there. This is
side.
awarded by Hilton Colombo.
Yes.
That's awarded
actually prior to that day I had an interview with them as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before, you mean you are trying to say before the graduation you had the interview with them?
Yeah, the prior day.
Okay.
At 28th actually. So I got the internship, but I got a better opportunity.
You got a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why.
Not rather better opportunity, the better exposure.
Yeah, I would say better exposure.
Better exposure. So, what do you do at your leisure?
Apart from trying various kind of food items, I'm watching culinary programs like MasterChef Australia. I have to say this is right now the 12th season is the best because they have like so many contestants from the previous one contesting for the trophy of that MasterChef. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. When and where I have the leisure time, I do watch it.
So Amila, now you got the William Angliss qualification, right? We just talk about school life and things like that, but you got the William Angliss qualification. How does William Angliss qualification help you to where you are now?
Well, I have to say it's well recognized in everywhere I go. Like they know, like a fact, like I'm from William Angliss, they know it's hospitality related. We'll be given proper trainings on theoretically and practically as well. So it's well recognized and it's so easy, like they know about it, so we don't have to explain about that much. But at the same time, by having awards into our list, that take a huge like opportunity for us to get into the industry and work and getting the experience.
So you consider that as a jewel or a crown?
I don't see like that, but not a jewelry or a crown, but it's something you have, like you feel like you are protected with this.
Okay, so you have a better protection with
better shield, I would say.
Okay, very interesting to hear that.
Yeah.
So now, what are the areas you find in this industry? What do you like in this industry, other than serving and going to hospitality and things like that? What do you see in the industry as a practitioner?
Yeah, number one, the exposure we get, like the diversity. every day it's a new day. Like, we need to be innovative if we are going to be in this industry. Like, if we are doing the same thing for like a long time, it's not gonna survive. So we need to be strategically thinking, and approach to the customers gets in a like innovative way. Like, due to the COVID thing like recently happened, let's be honest, like a global pandemic situation is the least expected threat, right?
Yeah.
But it happened. So what we need to do is like, we need to make things better. We can't expect things will get back to normal just after we find the vaccine or the cure for this. Things take time. So these are the times where the sales and marketing personnel, hospitality personnel step up, get creative approaches.
So you are trying to say this is a stepping stone. The
Yeah.
COVID, this situation is
Yeah,
a stepping.
we
so
need to make it to a better way. Like, it's a pandemic situation. We know we have restrictions. Certain governments and certain health organizations have set standards and rules and regulations that we need to follow. What we can do, we can adhere to them, and we need to create approaches to meet the customers' needs. Certain organizations have done so, and doing so, people would have the positive mindset about that hospitality or the certain industry. For example, if we take the situation in Allah, how the people there, how people at there have been taken care of, the tourists at there. That left a positive message to the world. I have seen like certain YouTubers have also reviewed about that. So because of that, we leave a positive message for the world.
So
like,
how do you see the impact?
yes, because the
as
foreigners,
a youngster, and you are a dual personality in hospitality and tea, and how do you see this the future?
yes, because doing so, we have left a positive message to the world. No matter what, even in good times or the bad times, we are going to take care of you, no matter what. So they know like this is one of the safest place to visit, experience the diverse we have. So they have the mindset. We have created their mindset into a positive one. Sri Lanka, one of the safest place. No matter what, the people there will take care of us. So that's the message we left. So I'm pretty much happy about it. At the moment, things are getting back, but new normal is not the normal we used to have. But eventually, things will get better, and things get better, we are going to do much better than we did before.
Amila Gayan is very positive about the industry, what is happening after COVID and post-COVID and things like that. So it's very inspiring for all of us. So Amila, what message you want to give to your friends, to the public and the industry?
So what I can say is that if you have the passion to work in this industry, if you know this is the right industry for you, pursue your academic side or the work experience, gain the work experience. What you need to do is that you need to simultaneously gain the academic qualifications and also the work experience. Like, you need to balance them. So if you feel like you have if you're worrying about hospitality is not a career where you have a lot of growth or the career opportunity, don't worry about that, because I personally know the alumni of this institute works in Sri Lanka, abroad, in various hotels, cafes, restaurants, in everywhere. And some of them have their own businesses in travel and tourism sector as well. So don't hesitate. If you like to do something, try it, because rather than regretting it later, you could say you have tried it, you gave it a go, and you know if it's not gonna work, you know how to fail at least, right? So if you have succeed, that's better. So my message is that if you have the passion, work for it and earn it, and be humble always. That's all about in hospitality, and be who you are. Do what you love and love what you do.
William Angliss Institute at SLIIT in Malmö campus, we produce graduates to the industry, not only for the hotels, restaurants and others. See, Amila is an example who is working in other industries, like which all go with the industry, right? Closely going with the industry, hospitality industry, and he's working with Ceylon Tea and working for Dilmah. He's trying to bring this blend of hospitality and tea into the next level. So tea tourism is also the upcoming trend in the world, not only in the world, especially in Sri Lanka too, because we produce the best tea to the world. There, the tea plucking, the production also gives a better experience. It's more or less like the vineyards in other countries. So thank you very much for joining for the show. We shall meet up with another discussion point. Thank you.